am freaking out, man. We got so much work to do, and it's too much for the two of us to handle. I gotta bring in another guy.
Why do you need to bring in another guy? We got plenty of people here.
No, I already put an ad on Craigslist, and I gotta call in right now to a guy.
Craigslist.
It's happening, man. This guy sounds like a real go-getter.
Yeah, I bet he's a real winner. Listen, Brian, this new guy's not working out. He's creepy.
I think he's great. He's a hard worker. I think he's a great guy. Mike, loving that Halloween spirit.
He weirds me out.
Well, why?
He carries a knife. He's covered in blood.
I know why he carries a knife. Oh, thanks, Mike. You're a real pal.
Hey, did you see the X Factor this week? I heard it was a pretty good one. Say something. Anything. Hey now. If you don't like the show, no need to get aggressive about it. You wearing my shirt? Listen, I've had enough of this. You are a psycho. I have nothing to do with you anymore.
Everything all right in there?
He had to go.
Sports Blitz starts now. Sports Blitz does start now.
Yeah, you know what? When you come at me with a knife, bad things could happen. I gotta tell you, he was a little scary, but in the end, I won, I think, that battle.
He was a pretty good actor.
He was a very good actor.
Strong silent type.
Yeah, the very strong silent type. He had the heavy breathing down to science.
Well, he's been in a lot of movies, you know,
Yeah.
so we're used to TV. He's used to the big screen, so we were outclassed a little bit. But pretty good. It's a Halloween edition of the Sports Blitz open there for you, and it's a playoff edition of the Sports Blitz tonight.
It is a playoff edition, and it was a little cold out there, but the play on the field heated everything up just a little bit.
As you said, it was cool at first, but the heavy breathing got a little annoying. Plenty of action to get you to tonight.
Plenty of action to get you to. We start with possibly the game of the year, Brewer and Hamden. And my friends, this was incredible. But first, gotta tell you, that's not a real beard. That is not. That's a real beard. That is nice,
Santa.
Luxurious. In the third quarter, 14-7 Brewer. Hamden, though, driving. They take out their quarterback for this drive. Direct snap to Logan Stewart. It's working pretty well there. They stall, though, end up with this field goal, and it makes it 14-10 at that point, though. Brewer witches. They come right back. Anthony Jackson, slippery like an eel, up the middle, bouncing all over the place into the end zone.
Like an eel.
21-0. Headed to the fourth. Ladies, get those push-ups in.
Cheerleader push-ups.
In the fourth, Hamden driving again. It's right here, tipped and picked off.
Oh.
So Brewer takes over. It looks like they're about to run away with this one, should they be able to score. But when you need a turnover, the Broncos get one. They get the interception just a couple of plays later. Later in the fourth, they make the most of it. I get a little nervous there. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but wide open down the field is Matt Hawes for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-point game if they can get this 2-point conversion. They fall half a yard short. Logan Stewart trying his best, can't get in. They get the ball back, though, 2nd and 7, 13 seconds left. Fickett goes to the end zone. Almost caught. So we're down to about 10 seconds. Ben Faircloth gets the first down. He doesn't get the first down. He gets down to the 1-yard line. They call the timeout. This is it. 3 seconds to go. Ball at the 1, and Fickett calls his own number.
Wow.
He's a tall guy. He gets in by inches.
Wow.
That means the Hamden Broncos win this game at the last second, 22-21. What a game.
That is playoff football, Aaron. Now, this is not playoff football, but it might as well be. Bengal Rams and Skowhegan Indians, and on such a happy night, Aaron.
Score 38.
This makes me sad.
99
My balloon.
Purple balloon.
It got away from me. Off to outer space, I hope. Maybe some little kid will get it. 22-8 at the half, but Skowhegan hung around on the ground. Adam Dusty pounding the rock to the tune of 270 yards on the day. Not all in this play. That would be kind of a record. Gets it inside the 10, but the Rams would come up big. This on third down. Ellis Throckmorton makes the hit. That would continue the drive for the Skowhegan Indians, but 4th and 4, they've got to go for it. This would make it a one-possession game. They call timeout, talk to it. It is the halfback toss pass, but Wyatt Frost sniffs it out, and the Rams take over. So in the fourth quarter, same score, Bangor running the clock. Zeb Toole running the rock. Check out the hit. Over to the sideline. Now 4th down. Don't want to give the ball back if you're Bangor, so Carl Farnham back to pass. He fires, and he finds Xavier Lewis, look at the spiral, look at the catch down inside the 10-yard line. Drive continues, and the toss is going to go to the Code Man. Cody Chapman coming right into your living room. Things getting a little hot out there. To get in, ref says no, he did not, out at the half-yard line. Very next play, it's the Code Man again into the end zone. Touchdown, and the Bangor Rams go on to win this one 29-8 and secure the #2 seed in the Class A playoffs. Whew. Aaron, that was the football.
That was some great football. That by far had to be the game of the year in the playoffs, 4 versus 5, and it lived up to its billing. Absolutely incredible.
You think you come down to inside of a minute, 3 seconds left, and they go with a quarterback sneak of all things. You know, you think maybe you want to roll out or give somebody a chance to throw the ball if necessary or run it if you have it, but they go with the QB sneak. Confidence in the offensive line, and they hand the Broncos. Moving on, what a game in Brewer.
It was incredible. I'm still just like floating, just like a balloon. That's what I'm doing right now. It was such a good game in the crowd, both sides, back and forth, just incredible all around.
And for the Bangor Rams, you are in a situation in Class A where it was very crowded at the top.
Yeah.
You knew if you didn't win, you probably weren't getting into the playoffs. They did win, and they are getting in, and they get it the #2 seed in the playoffs with that victory. We'll give you a little bit more Class A action after the break, but a very impressive evening from the Rams in the fact that they were able to score, but they were able to keep Skowhegan from scoring.
Yeah, and you could see really Bangor wanted to win this one pretty badly, and it's kind of funny. You go from being out of the playoffs with a loss to hosting a playoff game with a win. That's how good it is at the top of Class A this year.
It was just another playoff game, so that maybe that gets them ready for next week.
Next week, we'll see who they're playing in a little bit.
All right.
Plenty more action to get to in the playoffs, Class C, after the break.
And the Class A picture becomes a little bit clearer. You're watching Sports Blitz on ABC 7.
Welcome back to Sports Blitz on ABC 7.
With Bangor's win over Skowhegan, we now know the 4 teams will make the playoffs, but the seeding a little bit murky. This game should help us out. The Lawrence Bulldogs taking on the Messalonskee Eagles. The Law Dogs doing a little poster busting as they take on Messalonskee late in the second quarter. Aaron, this one, a defensive battle to start. Tony Cementelli aims to change that. He bites off about 25 yards on this one, down deep into Messalonskee territory. And then it's Sean Carroll. You're going to lose him for a second. Then we're going to get him back, and he is going to put in that extra effort that teachers love to see out of their high school students. That a touchdown makes it 7-0. And then the next play from scrimmage, it is Travis St. Pierre. It's picked by Aaron LaFrance. Aaron LaFrance, maybe La Jackson. Touchdown. I like the ring of that. 15-0 now third. Messalonskee's here, St. Pierre deep to Jake Ferguson inside the 20-yard, and then his next, he drops back to pass, a little trouble with the snap, recovers, and finds who else, if you're a Messalonskee fan?
Sam Dexter.
Sam Dexter. I think he's got Steak in the Shoe Company. That's where he gets all of his moves from. Got those nice sneaks. Next possession, Leathers calls his own number. 50-yard touchdown, 50 yards, going to be inside the 10-yard line. Whew, what a run. Look at the kid there. He's dangerous. Couple plays later, Leathers again hit Pater, makes it 22-7. And the next Lawrence possession, Messalonskee defense comes up with a big stop. The Bulldogs deep in their own territory, they have to punt.
Oh boy.
And this punt is over Leathers' head, and that is just purely dangerous. What's he going to do with it? He smartly runs out of the back of the end zone. Safety makes it 22-9. Then at St. Pierre, he's going to find who else?
Sam Dexter.
Sam Dexter. Look at the toe tapping over there on the sideline as this thing is a ball game. A couple plays later at St. Pierre, he finds Corey McKenzie in the end zone. And guess what? That makes it 22-16. Eagles coming back, my friend. Fourth quarter, Jake Doolin goes left for about 20. We get the celebration going on here. I don't mean to take away from Jake Doolin. Here he is. He is going to get 20 hard yards as he cuts upfield. Look at that's good cleats. Maybe he got some Sam Dexter cleats right there. The spin move keeps on going down inside the 10-yard line, setting up a Bulldog field goal of all things, 25-16. And then Eagles, St. Pierre, he simply won't give up, Aaron. Can't give up. Never give up. That's what my mom always taught me, and I've always tried to live by that. So Messalonskee going with the same adage, but the Bulldogs, they hang on to win 25-16. Your final score. What a ball game.
Matt Cook and Buck Sport, number 1 versus number 8 in Class C. Look, Brian, it's a golden buck I think I've just scared him. Oh, what is he doing? He looks mad.
What
oh, God.
is he
oh, God.
doing?
He's about to charge. Oh, boy. Okay, that's good.
It's like Planet Earth.
In the first, Link's driving early. It's our good friend, Lord Voldemort. Really, someone there needs to update the roster because no one has a number 22.
It's the remix.
In the first, Bucksport defense holds.
What was
Here's Damon Clenendienst. I probably said that wrong. Making his way to the quarterback for the sack. Intentional grounding. They have to punt. And then it's Mike Cummings trying to get that offense for Bucksport started. In the second quarter, still 0-0. Then Sean Smith. He left with a knee injury last week. I think it's okay.
I think you're right.
Just busting through, guys. And here he is again. This time, though, he loses the ball. But watch the Bucksport Golden Bucks. Oh, they're all over it. They're all over it. And in the end, 4th down, Mike Cummings is going for it, and he has it. That is John Gagan. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 47-0, your final there. Bucksport wins it.
Golden Bucks playing like a number 1 seed. How about John Baps and Stearns? A rematch of last year's Easter May Championship game. Aaron, you know what kind of access I had? I snuck inside the huddle, my friend.
Access.
That's all access right there. Hey, Coach, what's the play going to be? Big offensive night for the Crusaders. Devin Romaine, swing pass to former Glenburn Charger, Andy Callan. Hey, where is he? Hey, down in front, trying to watch a football game here. Look out, 3-2. The other 3-2 down inside the 5-yard line. Then Romaine going to call his own number. Does he get over? Throw your hands up in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And Aaron, I know you love this because you're working on them all the time. It's cheerleader push-ups. There we go. Means you got a touchdown. And Crusaders back looking for more. It is going to be picked. Returned inside the 25-yard line, but the drive would fizzle out much like the boy band you were in middle school, Aaron. Second quarter now, Baps backs with the ball. Romaine back to pass, going to evade the rush, step up and throw to Max Andrews. Touchdown, but just like your apartment, dirty laundry everywhere.
Hey, you know what?
And it is coming back, so we go it again. And this, Brad DeCesare inside, making moves, breaks the tackle, and just like your apartment, one more time, it's coming back. More dirty laundry, wait for it. There it is. Okay, so guess what they try, Aaron? It was a big thing tonight. A field goal. Marcher Boyd, 32 yards. It is good. Throw him up there. John Baps hangs on to win. Dan O'Connell, he's got love for the man who just made a field goal. I would too. They win 37-0.
My boy band was awesome.
You guys had some hits.
We did have some hits. All right, we had a couple of Class C playoff games. Bucksport obviously looked like
they've been good all year. They continue to look good. For the game we just saw, John Baps, an offensive, not explosion, but they are very solid all night, able to throw the ball as they please. But Lawrence, what a game between them and Messalonsky. Class A in the last week of the regular season looking like the first week of the playoffs, really.
Yeah, you knew it was going to be a good one. The only question was Lawrence had already clinched the first seed. Would they play their starters the whole game? Obviously they did. They pick up the win, and they go into the playoffs undefeated.
And you see the way that this one plays out. They are going to play each other next week. Same matchup back at Lawrence.
And it's always tough to beat the same team twice, but you see Hampton did it earlier. They played Brewer last week. Let's see if Lawrence can do it next week.
And we'll talk more about the playoffs a little bit later on, but we have one more football game to get to.
And some Maine hockey as well. We'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Sports Bits on ABC 7. Want to give you a quick update. Cardinals, World Series champions. Thank you for watching us and not them. But they win 6-2 and can call themselves the World Series champions. What a great series that was. We'll talk about that a little bit more at the end. But first, more football. How about Stearns and Orono, Aaron?
Actually, we're going to go Waterville Gardner.
All right,
Stearns Orono's tomorrow.
Okay,
tomorrow.
all right.
You're getting ahead of yourself,
right,
Jerry. Let's
sorry,
Waterville and
yeah.
Gardner. The Gardner Tigers are in the fourth quarter. They are in command. Aiden Fitzgerald, he's back to pass and is picked off by Justin Lovely. Lovely. I think there's an echo.
That's
the very next play, Alonzo Connor takes it 35 yards, untouched to pay dirt. 40-13 Gardner at that point. My friends, they roll 47-27. They head on to Mount Blue in the semifinals.
How about a little Maine hockey? Providence College in town for a 2-game set. University of Maine coming off their bye week, 1-2-1 on the season, trying to get something started early, but nothing going between the pipes for the Black Bears as you see the crowd loving life. It's such a good place to watch at Alphon Arena, especially with the new seats, new HVAC system, new everything at Alphon. That one not going to go. Black Bears cycling down. Logan to find Cal Beatty, but the save is made. The Friars would draw first blood in the first, but Mike Cornell puts the white sweaters on the board, and these guys, though they know a snowstorm is coming, Aaron, you got to be better dressed than this. I mean, I like the painting, but all right. Maine goes on to win this one 5-4 in overtime. All right, well, stay tuned because when we come back, we'll have your highlight of the night.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sports Blitz here on ABC 7.
Now it is time for your first playoff highlight of the night, brought to you by Pizza Oven. Did you know you can order online? I did know that, but now you know as well.
So delicious, and this is delicious as well. That, my friends, is a touchdown for Hamden.
A game winner.
A game-winning touchdown for Hamden, 22-21, the final. What a play by their quarterback. Oh, my God.
Good leg, just churning it out. I love it.
It's got to be one of the plays of the year. I mean, it's not overly impressive in terms of, oh, my God, he jumped 5 guys, but he did exactly what he needed to do, exactly the right time. 3 seconds left, they score. Ball game over.
I loved it. That was great. I mean, in 3 seconds left in the game, they go with a QB sneak. Confidence in the offensive line. I believe they call that intestinal fortitude.
Is that what they call it? Okay.
I've been told that. I don't know for sure if that's what they called it, but it looked like it to me.
Whatever it was, the touchdown means they win, and
it worked out.
It was incredible.
So, Aaron, let's take a look at some of the brackets around the playoffs as we've had the top 8. Now it is a little bit different. Let's take a look at what they look like now. As it was a busy night in high school football. This is how it looked. Class B East, Leavitt, they move on. Hamden, Gardner, Mount Blue, all victorious. So you see Hamden has to go to Leavitt next week. Gardner at Mount Blue, should be great games. And in Class C, not all is decided as of yet. Bucksport, they win, as does John Bapp, so the seeds hold true. But Mountain View and Foxcroft, Orono and MCI, the Orono MCI game at UMaine. We all saw last week Dom Maurer on the artificial turf. That creep can roll, man. He was cutting, and he had the hustle and flow. It was looking good up there. I think that it's an impressive. I think it'll be tough to stop Orono on the fast track at UMaine. Another great night, high school football playoffs, and now we're all into playoffs next week. Class A as well. Should be great.
It's going to be a great week next week, and I can already tell. I mean, just judging by this week, it's going to be incredible. I've said it so much tonight. Incredible, incredible, incredible.
Incredible.
Good night.
Good night.